Voters usually have a lot to keep in mind when choosing what issues to focus on. Cheaper transport, greater arts funding, or perhaps more access to bus routes. But now there's another thing to remember, making sure you have a valid voter ID. The new requirement has brought mixed opinions.
I don't think that people should be prohibited from voting if they don't have those means of identification.
That's just a bit stupid that you have to use ID and you have to use like identification just to put something on a bit of paper.
It is a good idea in principle because you want to be sure that there is nobody undermining our system, our laws.
The decision was met with concerns that it'll make the voting process harder for certain members of the community, such as people who have less access to getting ID, or for those who struggle to make it to the ballot box.
The older groups are the vulnerable groups, I think, that are in care homes. Now that applies to also to younger people, people with, dare I say it, mental health problems, which is our current, things, for which that is not so easy at all.
Whilst needing photo ID may be worthwhile in practice preventing invalid votes, others have questioned if the measure is even needed at all.
I mean, this is the interesting issue, that historically, if you look back, obviously there have been cases of impersonation, of people pretending to be who they're not for the purpose of illegal voting, but it is incredibly rare. There's never been any evidence that it's in any way shifted the result of an election.
The government produced a lengthy campaign ad informing people of the new voting requirements, but the time for getting those new voter IDs has long since passed. And no matter the result of the election, it's believed the discussion of voter turnout and what those laws did for people turning up to vote will be discussed for many months to come. Angus Pickering, CBJ News.